If you're getting combative with your clients, you're killing your own sales. You can have the perfect script, the perfect lead, the best carrier options in the country, but if your tonality shifts from conversation to confrontation, it is absolutely game over. I'm Ryan Valet, and my goal is to help you understand the truth behind sales with stronger sales conversations without being slimy. So here's what most agents don't realize. Your prospect isn't resisting you because they hate insurance. They're resisting because their guard is already up. They're skeptical. They've been burned. They're unsure if this is real. And if you meet that hesitation with confrontation, you push them deeper into defense mode. A true sales ability is not about overpowering the objection. It's about guiding through uncertainty. I'm going to show you exactly how this plays out and how to fix it. Arguing in the first 2 minutes destroys trust. Here's what happens most in the first 2 minutes when the prospect says something like, "I didn't fill anything out," or "I don't know what you're talking about," or "Why are you calling me?" New agents and unskilled salesmen panic, and they respond with confrontation like, "Well, clearly you did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be calling." Or, "If you don't want to be contacted, stop filling out forms." Or, "Sir, I'm just doing my job." Every one of those responses creates friction. They make the client feel concerned, and now their only instinct is to just get off the phone. This is what you should be saying instead. Act like you're surprised because you're not talking to the right person. "Oh, I'm sorry, am I not talking to Shirley Johnson?" Or you can say, "Yeah, you might be confusing me with those Medicare agents. I'm actually calling you about the burial coverage you requested." Some agents prefer this. "Yeah, I totally understand. These calls catch people off guard. I'm actually licensed in a state, so this will only take a couple of minutes." So with all of those, you've done 3 things. You acknowledge their concern without resistance, you reframe the conversation without sounding like a robot, and you redirected it without losing posture. You have to acknowledge, reframe, and redirect. Acknowledge the resistance, reframe the narrative with context and calm, and then redirect right back to the script. Perfect example is, so the client says, "I don't remember filling anything out." "Oh yeah, I totally get that. So most people don't remember when they do. Our process is really simple. I'm just the licensed agent assigned to get you the info you asked about. Just let me verify real quick," and then right into the script. So that tone, that rhythm, that's leadership without confrontation. The rookie mistake is getting defensive or freezing up. This is where rookies lose the deal. They either try to prove the client wrong or they freeze, stammer, and back down. But the real truth is this: people usually don't buy from the most knowledgeable agent. They buy from the one who makes them feel the most understood. Stop trying to win arguments. Start trying to win trust. The psychology behind arguing triggers the brain's defense mechanism. When you confront someone, especially over the phone, you spike their cortisol. And that's the stress hormone. You're no longer a helpful advisor. You're now perceived as a threat. But when you speak calmly, listen actively, and create space, you reduce tension. You regulate their nervous system. Now their brain moves from flight or fight to receptive and curious. Your tone literally decides how the rest of the call goes. You have to remember, you're not here to win the argument. You're here to lead the conversation. This is the line that I give my agents to just tattoo on their minds. "Oh yeah, no, I completely understand where you're coming from." Say it sincerely. Say it even if they're being difficult. Say it because they're being difficult. Kill them with kindness. Because here's the deal, if they're arguing, they're scared. And if you lead with empathy, you become the only person on the phone that day who didn't treat them like a number. That's where trust begins. Think of it this way: conversation is influence. Confrontation is just ego. If you're fighting to be right, I promise you, you're losing influence. If you're fighting to be in control, I promise you, you're losing connection. This is not a battle. It's basically a dance. And the best closers, they lead it with tone, tempo, and trust. The agents who scale in this business aren't the ones with the most knowledge. They're the ones with the most composure. Anyone can follow a damn script, but it takes a real professional to stay calm under pressure, to lower the client's guard, and lead the conversation like a trusted advisor. So next time a prospect pushes back, don't fight it. Don't freeze. just lead, because they don't need another salesperson in their life. They need someone who listens, someone who helps, someone who cares enough to stay calm and stay in control. And that someone is you. Never forget that power isn't found in louder words. It's revealed through quieter confidence. See you guys in the next one.
Subscribe now to be Effexpert. Do it.